telling you, I was at first I was a little scared to go live because I was like, man, I'm fucking nervous. So like I decided that I wasn't going to, and I was going to make a video instead. Then I figured out that like with the mic and how I'm going to be like doing the audio and the video, this is going to be different now, and I'm not going to explain my whole process to you. I don't fucking give a shit. I'm not gonna sit here and like get into all that detail, but what I will get into is a little, or maybe some, or maybe we're gonna get a little beat. We're gonna figure out like how and what and if, and like we're gonna answer questions like that, and it's like that type of stuff. So I don't really know what the local police have said about me, but I'm a different breed of cop. I'm from the streets, and I'm the last guy you're ever gonna want to mess with in a dark alley, a darkened alley. And I'll play. Yeah. let's let's smoke some cigarettes or something. Oh no, I'm quite high. That doesn't matter here. Well, it's gonna be better if like if there are people here, that's cool. But if there aren't, that's cool too. Like some of that does seem a little. Hold on, buddy. Hold on a second, buddy. like what's going on here? Regain your composure. Wherever I may roam. That's an awesome Metallica song. I only know 2 Metallica songs, and I'm not even gonna bother because, like, so when I'm like when my chops are up and everything, I can play the Four Horsemen when I've got everything going on, and I can play The Memory Remains, and I can play Master of Puppets, but like what I'm saying is like if I haven't been actively practicing them, and this is some shit that like you can get it, you can lose it though too. And I guess that like I haven't been beating off as much, like a lot of life events that I just haven't been doing anymore because like I just don't give a shit. Like no, I don't want to, and I can't talk about that, and I can't talk about that, and I can't talk about that. And what sucks is that like I can't talk about that either because I'll get fucking beat by a bunch of fucking cops if I say that. It's because you're a pussy. Fine, the fuck are you doing? Interesting choice. Here, you wrote a lot of songs in 2024. The one I did with James. Oh, we got some shit. And I should be like, here what that is it's and into. So now I have to open up this, and then like it's just it sucks when it's just I can't remember what I had open. And like sometimes like I get lost in like a sea of a bunch of shit that I have open on my like computer, and I just go like I don't know which software had that. How do I trust the volume to this? And then I just go I might have to just turn off the computer. I can't figure out how to turn this off. Because like you got fucking 50 tabs open and shit. I don't know. What I'm kind of looking for is more of like a real sound, a real authentic sound, a real like just like a guitar, like an amp that and maybe I do want to listen to the Phil Collins from Def Leppard. And sometimes this is just I don't know what to turn down. Oh, there it is. So it's all coming through that amp. but I do want to show off. Dude, I do want to bust out my penis and paint the walls with piss. Piss and semen. And maybe something will come of this. Hold on. Okay. I get it. I get that part. And now let's just get a beat. How about yeah, dude, I just like that energy. I like that vibe right there. That was sick, bro. And that is something that I would use. That's something that I would like play live. I would get lost in shit probably on stage if I were to like do that, or if I were to play a solo over that or some shit. Like that was one of those like in the right notes. Sure, I don't really think it's about that. I think it like my approach is like if it's the right sound at the right moment at the right time, like that's how I see most of what I do. And some of what I got that I re-listen to after I record it has this like rhythm to it that's just really like my penis is getting hard just sitting here listening to this. I could jack off to this. And we did record it, so I can just re-listen and probably remember it, and I can probably get in that zone again, in that mode again. You feel me? Yeah. It's probably because I'm not using the phone. Oh yeah, although granted, I would prefer not to talk to anyone right now. Like this is a that like I turned it on jam as opposed to like video that I'm going to make. So I turned the live part on. Like when I use my phone, what I notice is people enter the room, but if I'm not using my phone and it points out that I'm not using a phone when I use it this way, that like it points it out. And the reason here's it sounds a lot better if I use this app and then record what I'm recording through it as opposed to trying to record it through like some of the computer speakers. I think there's something editing this in the software, and it sounds a lot better if I go live through YouTube or TikTok. I've noticed too, and Instagram, as opposed to like I don't know enough about how to like program microphones. But what I do know about is having a big penis and fucking you in the butt with it. So drop those pants, motherfucker.